This YouTuber is missing out on hundreds of thousands of views on their channel, and they are sitting on a gold mine, and all they need to do is fix this one thing. So recently I got a comment on one of my videos asking me to check out their channel and give them any advice on what I see. And while checking out their channel, there's something I stumbled across that is mind blown to me that they haven't implemented this yet. So we're going to dive into that now. And also make sure you stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you a couple tips on your thumbnails that you can easily do right in Canva. All right, so this is the channel May N. She has over 1,000 subscribers. Doing pretty good, only 28 videos, 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty good. Let's look at the oldest video. Oldest video is from a year ago, so channel's only a year old. Over 1,000 subscribers, pretty good. Now we're gonna dive right into why this channel is missing out on hundreds of thousands of views. I want you to notice something. We're just gonna look at the latest, right? So she posted 9 days ago, so it looks like once a month. Okay, I would post a little bit more, but she's doing once a month. That's just what she's sticking to right now. And right now it's kind of more towards vlog style, diary, vlog style, all that. Which, if you're starting out on YouTube, I wouldn't recommend starting vlog because it is a very hard, saturated niche to get into. Unless there is something super interesting about what you're doing every day, it's going to be very hard to grow that. But I want you to notice something. I'm going to scroll through these 28 videos, and I want you to see if you notice what I notice. All right. So right here, we got first 4. We got 4 more here. 4 more here. 4 more here. And here. And that's all of them. All right. So out of all those videos, there's something I noticed. And I'm just going to help you out. I'm going to go right to the popular ones. The 4 top ones. Okay. Mainly these 3, but let's say the top 4. What do you notice about all of the titles and all of the thumbnails and all of the topics? 4C natural hairstyle. Okay, so that's your curl pattern, 4C natural hairstyle, right? These are your top videos. If you look at all the other ones, the vlog ones, they immediately go down in views because, again, it's very hard for you to get views for. The reason these blew up was because you went after hairstyle, but you also are in kind of a micro niche, which is a little bit smaller, which is the 4C curl pattern. So with it being that, right now you might have found something that a lot of people haven't yet, and that is you found that topic that's niched down, but yet will get enough search and get enough demand for views. And right now it's that 4C curl pattern. So if I was you, I would double down on making all content related to 4C natural hairstyles. That would be my thing. Okay. Now you can also go into other hairstyles, but going off of what I'm seeing here, I would stick with all hairstyles because right now you can tell that's your most viewed videos. I mean, 10 months ago, 128,000 views on only 1,000 subscribers. That's amazing. And only 10 months ago. And again, honestly, like thumbnails okay, titles okay. We could even improve that even more. But the 4C natural hairstyle is here. 4C hair here. Braided styles for black girls. Trendy 4C natural hairstyle. So all hairstyles related around black women, and I would have it 4C curl pattern or any curl pattern. Kind of seems like that's the thing. Also, natural hairstyles is another thing. I would tap into that. That would be my focus on your channel, would be to tap into that. Now, the crazy thing is I looked at these videos, and all of these are pretty much clips that you took. It's not even you. It's clips you've taken from TikTok of other people, of the styles they've done, the braiding, the whatever that they have done, the routines. So if I was you, yes, it's okay to show some of these other ones, but to make your channel unique and not just like this one, you did a compilation. That's why I did so good. Besides it just being a compilation, because people aren't going to really come back to stay on your channel. They're just going to look at the compilation and be like, oh, cool, thanks, and then leave. Okay, I'm going to try to search something else, and I might go to another channel. But if you get known as finding the best hairstyles and then you test it out on yourself or test it out on a friend or whatever, you could literally have a side by side, and you could have on one side, you could have the style you saw on TikTok or whatever, and then in the other side, it can be you doing it and see how it turns out and see if you liked it or not. And then you can do a whole review thing on it. Again, that's just another way to make you different from a lot of other creators that are doing these kind of videos. But I'll click on it and I'll show you what I mean. So all it is she's taking different TikToks, and the crazy thing is like the formatting, you're in a vertical and you just put like a pink backdrop behind it, which usually isn't as appealing, but again, it just tells me that this is being searched up. Like people want to see these hairstyles, these curl patterns, these whatever. And I want you to think of this: when you're on YouTube, no matter what niche you're in, no matter what channel you're doing, whatever you're going after, you're trying things when you're first starting out. So you should be trying different buckets, and you're going to see, what your audience tends to. Then you go to your analytics, and then it's going to tell you exactly what your audience likes. So for us, if you're on our channel, you're going to notice a lot of ours is over 40. So I'm not over 40, but obviously my dad is. And on this channel, we have a lot of videos of over 40 creators, because we found after we had one video blow up and then another one, that market right there is big, and it's hasn't been tapped into yet. And we didn't do that on purpose. It's not like we knew that was going to be the one that's going to take, but we tried different angles and we tried different things until we found one that, had some demand for it. And then once it did, then we tapped into it, and now we're starting to get known for some of that. So you got to see what your audience, what YouTube is pushing you to, and then what your audience really wants and what kind of audience you're really attracting without you even realizing it. Now, if you stay to the end, it's because you wanted help with your thumbnail. So now I'm going to show you in Canva how to fix one of these thumbnails. Both of these are great because it has the different pictures and it has different, you can see exactly what you're talking about, which is the hair pattern. All I would do different though is I would take your text and I would make that bolder, and even right now, I'd probably take away some of those backgrounds, especially when it's 3 different clips like this. If it was the same background, I wouldn't change it. But because of that, I might change that out. So I'm going to show you in Canva real quick how you can do that. So now this is what I would do. I would take your picture that you have. I'm just finding one that I have found on Google. So I'm just going to use this one for now. Okay, and this one's kind of already good because she already did a good job of the 2 pictures and same background. You see what I mean? She's using the same background. And then I would go to your text. The other thing is you don't have to exactly explain what is in the image. What you want to do is have more of a thing for someone to click on it and giving them a reason to click on it, because it gives them that curiosity or that wow feature. So what I would do is I would do something like, let's see, easiest 4C curl style, something like that. And then obviously I switch that to white. Oops, there we go. And usually I put an effect on it, so I'd put like a lift usually, or a shadow. Actually, let's do a shadow. And we're going to make that black and blur it a little bit like that. Okay. Put it down here maybe. And then I take that and I copy and paste it a couple times so it makes it pop a little bit more like that. And then maybe do something like make this, usually I pick a word and make it yellow. Maybe the 4C curl, make that yellow. So it looks something like that, easiest 4C curl style. So like right there, it just pops in your face and it's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And easiest 4C curl style. I want to click on that because, it's the easiest. I want to know how she did that. And it looks really good, right? So that gives me all the reason to click on it. And you don't even have to put that many words. You could do something else. That's just something I came up with off of this. The other thing you can do is you can take backgrounds out. So let's say I want to take that background out like this. See, it does a good job. And then my background, I can do something like, let's see, hair salon, maybe background. Maybe I want to do something like this. and then let's see, position, put it behind, and then what I would do is I'd take the image and I would blur it, whole image. So something like that, and then again you can put the words out in front, and yeah, something like that. So it pops really good. You can kind of tell in the background, you know, or something with salon, you know, it's got a soft feature to it, and then you got, you know, her with the different angles, and then you got this. That was a very quick rundown of how I'd fix this thumbnail, but it just gives you an idea of how I would structure your thumbnails to make them pop more. And also just to, again, make it a very clickable thumbnail. Now, if you want your channel to be reviewed as well, make sure you put it in the comments down below and I'll check out your channel. Also, if you haven't seen any of the other videos where I fixed their intro or have gone over their channel, go ahead and check those videos out over here and I'll see you there.